This video is on ecological succession. Ecological succession is a complex process that involves many factors.
What is ecological succession?
Ecological succession is the change in an ecosystem that happens when one community replaces another, as a result of a changing abiotic and biotic factors. Two types of ecological succession are primary and secondary succession.
Succession begins on a rock formation like solidified lava flow or exposed rocks on a cliff or where no soil is present.
The next stage in primary succession, moss and lichen may start to grow, and grow big! As the moss and lichen die and decay, organic matter is added to the soil. This goes on and on and on until the soil becomes thicker and contains more nutrients.
Lichen and moss, since they are the first to appear, they are called pioneer species. Pioneer species help to create soil by secreting acids that help to break down rocks.
When pioneer organisms die, their decaying organic materials, along with some sediment from rocks, make up the first stage of soil development. Finally, at this point, some weedy plants and other organisms, such as fungi and insects, are introduced.
When these organisms die, more soil is created. Seeds transported by animals, water, and wind begin to grow in the newly formed soil. Finally, enough soil is present so that bushes and trees can grow.
Finally, a mature community that results when there is little change in composition of species is a climax community.
Secondary succession occurs in areas that have already been damaged by natural disasters such as floods, fires, and hurricanes. In these cases, organic matter and soil are already present.
Pioneer species are mainly plants that begin to grow in the disturbed area. They are the first species to start in secondary
Usually
succession.
occurs faster than primary succession because soil already exists and some species still will be present.
The end point of succession after a disturbance cannot be predicted. Natural communities are constantly changing at different rates, and the process of succession is very slow.
Review time!
Primary succession occurs over the course of many thousands of years. Primary succession starts with the bare rocks, moves to the pioneer species including lichens and moss, and then to the small annual plants and grasses. When all this organic material starts to build up, small trees and shrubs start to grow. This goes on until the soil becomes thicker and contains more nutrients to be able to hold older trees. When these organisms die, more soil is created, and finally, a mature community is set up.
Secondary succession is the orderly and predictable change that takes place after a community of organisms that have been removed, but the soil has remained intact. Secondary succession is faster than primary succession because soil is already present.
Weeds are the first plants to re-inhabit the damaged area. As time progresses, the types of plants and animals gradually change. Trees eventually start to grow again so that a climax forest can be redeveloped.
Question time!
Is there soil present when primary succession first occurs?
No soil is present when primary succession first occurs.
Which process takes longer, primary succession or secondary succession?
The answer is secondary succession.
What are pioneer species?
Pioneer species are the first organisms to appear. That's all!
Thanks for watching!